Hello Sagittarius, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We will be doing your yearly 2024 tarot reading. So let's hop right in and see what we got. We're going to talk about things that you are either leaving behind or bringing into the new year from 2023. Also talking about some things you may experience during your year of 2024 and some major life lessons or wisdoms you can learn as well. Remember, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Understand everything is here to help empower you so that you can create the reality or situation that you want out of your own personal life. Okay. Okay, love to see this here. Okay, first of all, number one, Ten of Cups here reversed. I think you felt a lot, for some of you, that you felt a lot of emotional, emotional fulfillment throughout all of 2023. Or it could have ended on a very high note for some of you. Could have been a relationship, could have been some type of family of some kind, expanding or creating a family of some kind, even just your own personal relationships, and that came to, not to an end, because I'm going to touch upon another card, not really to an end, but it's really just like to a whole new level, and just because that level stops doesn't mean that, that it ends really, I think you felt that certain depth of emotion because we got the Ace of Cups here. So even though as one thing ends, you are given a new cup at the same time. For some of you, this could be even adding a new life, a new baby or a pregnancy. For some of you, in terms of family life, it could also be finding a loved one that you start a family with, anything like that. So it's like, your love has deepened in a certain sense. What you thought love was to a certain degree, but then as you complete certain milestones in terms of your journey of love or relationships, your love should deepen, and that's why I think you got this Ace of Cups energy where it's like a new cup that's overflowing, given to you from the universe, which is kind of cool. So we also got the Page of Wands here. You could have met someone new, which is kind of awesome for some of you who are looking for relationships. But also it's just saying, that maybe as you are leaving 2023, you really are ready to start a new adventure, put your energy out there to start new paths, maybe try and achieve certain goals, find success of some kind. Also to just grow from those experiences, to maybe just live life a little more, take some more risks, etc. Let's pull out some clarification cards for each of these. Okay, yeah, definitely see some family life for some of you, 100%. Okay. So here, really, that Ace of Cups, if there was anything with family, I think family ties, expansions of family, adding a new family member, having a child, a pregnancy, anything like that, I think there's something here where these are related for some of you in terms of that, because we got that Four of Wands right there. And it's also a time of celebration in the home, in your relationships that are most close to you. Here, I love seeing this because it's kind of saying, with the Ten of Cups energy, and then you got the Four of Swords right here, your personal relationships, your romantic ones, your family life, there's a certain peace in there as well. I think that exists. So here it really tells me your love for each other have deepened, whatever that relationship is, but it also gives you a sense of peace, where everything is not, everything is not, no, everything is, I kept on saying not, everything is in alignment. That's what I meant to say. And then so finally, yeah, here I love to see this. So, for some of you, with that Page of Wands right here, maybe you've come from a place in 2023 where you were just oppressed and had a lot of weight, on your shoulders, where there was something where, maybe you just had a lot of responsibilities, maybe you just had to make a lot of things happen and were responsible for that, maybe too much on your plate even. So really, I think here it's really saying, that you've learned to lighten your load, and you've learned to look at life in a different way, in a new perspective, where instead of feeling limited by life, or like being weighed down by the everyday maintenance of life, if you will, routine of life, now you're ready to shake things up a bit, as I said, with that Page of Wands, to explore more, to do more, to get more out of life, if that makes sense. Now let's talk about things in terms of what you may be experiencing as well for the new year. So here throughout 2024, love to see this. This is right in the center of your reading. So as I said before, we got the Ten of Swords reversed. Love to see this in reversed. This comes right underneath that Ten of Wands as well. So the end of something big here, the end of two different cycles, two different paths right now. But here it's really saying, if you're learning how to let things go, and you're learning how to lighten your load, there could be some pain that you're also letting go of this year too, with that Ten of Swords reversed, it's really saying, any pain from the past, especially underneath that Ten of Wands, talking about oppression or weight on your shoulders, by addressing that and really doing the actions needed to relieve or to delegate some of those responsibilities to other people, you are really releasing yourself from a lot of pain. And not only that, it's really just like mental pain as well. Anything that has caused you any type of miscommunications, misunderstandings, if you will, as well. But that's all coming to an end this year. I have a feeling for some of you where that pain is no longer going to exist, and that old version of you or that old situation is no longer going to exist as well. That's going to die off. And so we also got the Ten of Pentacles right underneath that Ten of Cups energy. I think here for some of you, your family life, there's something here with family for some of you, this generational wealth, I have a feeling for some of you, you're going to learn how to, generate abundance in the family. There's emotional abundance already that I feel some of you are going to, have experienced in 2023. Now it's about having that physical abundance with money, and stuff like that. In the reverse, it's really saying, that this is something that you're going to face and learn how to do, how to create that abundance. You could be faced with financial challenges, especially if there's a new family member, a new baby on board, a new pregnancy, etc. So there could be financial challenges with that. But again, the potential is that you can have abundance from this opportunity to learn as well. We also got the Page of Cups here in reversed. For some of you, with these Chalice cards, with that Ten of Cups here, and the single cup of the Ace, it's really saying, I have a feeling here, baby. Like for some of you, there really is like a child or something on the way. I don't know. There really is something there that I see. This comes right underneath that Ace of Cups, that Four of Wands, talking about the home life, for some of you. But even though if it's not even, it's just saying, you're going to be able to experience a different type of love, if that makes sense. That's the message that I'm really getting. This type of love is going to be from someone, I think from your children or someone younger, if that makes sense. Like, I really feel like for some of you, it really is a child. I know that's a very specific thing. I don't want to narrow it down to that, but I just got to call it as I see it. Sorry. I just really have to. Like, there's more cards here that also say more family and love stuff as well, but let's do some clarifications. Okay, Knight of Swords. You got Ace of Cups again. Love to see that. Okay. So here, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So on top of that Page of Cups, we got the King of Swords. So really it's telling me here that, you're going to find mental clarity, about all of this. You're going to be very clear and have control over your mental capacities, your decision making, etc. I have a feeling for here, it really is going to reframe some type of love that you have for maybe for someone else as well in your life. I think just in love in general as well, maybe you're expanding your idea of love and what that means to different people in your life, different roles of love, etc. But by doing so, you're going to have a very clear mind and be in control of how to navigate that, how to have the correct belief system, the correct frame of mind to do so, etc. Love to see this. On top of that, 10 of Swords, as I said, you know, any type of pain is going to be ending because you got that Ace of Cups here yet again, you know, so there's going to be some emotional fulfillment and especially emotional healing from any type of pain from the past, anything that might have helped you, that have kept you pinned down or oppressed or have a lot of weight on your shoulders, etc. 10 of what was it, Pentacles here. We got the 7 of Swords. So here it's saying, you know, you're in a transition period, if that makes sense. You know, I have a feeling for this year, you know, in terms of financial stuff for your family or your relationships, you know, I think there's going to be a learning process with that. What's the word they got here? Earned success. Love to see that. So here, transition for that. You know, it's like you want to be successful in your finances for all of those around you, for all of your loved ones, etc. So really, I think earned success is really saying that you are learning new things and you're going to make something happen. So I see here, and there's a transition process with that. You may have to face some mental barriers in terms of figuring out, you know, the right decisions, or maybe, you know, getting the right frame of mind to say that things are possible, you know, making proper decisions to do so as well. But yeah, all that's going to be part of the learning process, and it can lead to that legacy of financial abundance, stability for multiple generations to come. Now, in terms of things you might learn in terms of big themes, love to see this again. Lovers card. For those of you in relationships with family stuff, like really, the Lovers is really going to say like your love is going to deepen. This comes right underneath that 10 of Wands, that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. There really is something here with saying love, like there's family stuff or there's relationship stuff that is going to strengthen this year for you. So in terms of your romantic relationships, your anything with family, as I said, it's going to deepen very much, and you're going to find love on many different levels this year. We got the King of Wands as well. King of Wands, like to see this. So really, you're going to feel powerful in a certain sense. I have a feeling, as I said, you're in a place of transition for some of you this year, and so really, it's going to teach you how to really act with a good long-term vision. You know, a very clear mind, if that makes sense. Talking about that King of Swords as well, and you're going to focus your energies into making whatever it is that you want to happen. You know. You're going to have full control of your power and your decision making, your willpower to make things happen, to really get the results that you want as well. So I think that's going to be a big life lesson that you're going to go through this whole year. It's going to give you the opportunity to exercise your willpower, to exercise your power of choice. And by doing so, you will feel empowered yourself. We got the 8 of Pentacles here. So really here it's saying, you know, I have a feeling for some of you, you're going to have mastery over your work of some kind, something financial for some of you. Again, that 10 of Pentacles energy, you know, I think you might be putting your nose to the grind, if you will, for some of you. I think you're going to learn how to do your job and do it well. You will get recognition for some of you, maybe a promotion, you know. So I think for some of you here, it's really saying if you are looking to create that generational legacy, you know, I think that 8 of Pentacles here is really saying to focus in on that. You know, make sure you're doing what you need to do in order to make it happen. So let's pull out some clarification for these. Temperance, love, okay. Harmonious change, yep. Justice, okay. So here on top of the King of Wands, we got the Temperance card. You know, I like to see this because I think you're going to be able to find a sense of balance with all of this, you know. In terms of your action, because we see the King of Swords above this one as well. In terms of your thoughts and your actions, we're talking about wind energy, our thoughts, talking about our fire energy, making our actions happen. So I have a feeling here with this Temperance card, you're going to be able to use your vision, as I said, this clarity of mind, of what it is that you want out of your relationships in order to make things happen for them. And you're going to be able to use that clarity in order to make the correct decisions and use the right plans of action to make things happen. So really here, you know, with this Temperance card, again, talking about she's holding two chalices and she's combining them together. You know, it's almost saying like that love of the Two of Cups, you know, you're mixing them together into one. So really here is saying, you know, that you're able to use the energy of the wind and fire to help each other. They are complementary, but also using, like, you know, the love that you may have for one another, for those of you in relationships, you know, that you share, and using each other's strengths and weaknesses to your advantage to create the situation or love that you want in general. Eight of Pentacles, we got the Two of Pentacles here, harmonious change, you know. So here, I think it really is going to say, like, you know, you're going to have choices that need to be made, you know, and you have to choose the ones that are in most alignment to get the results that you want, if that makes sense. You know, so here it's really saying, you know, with that Two of Pentacles, you know, it's going to be a fine balance. It's going to be a little bit of a juggling game. But with balance, you have that Temperance card as well. I think it really is saying, like, you know, you're going to find a way to balance out the financial stuff in your life, if that's part of it, to balance out any type of foundations or anything like that that need stability as well. On top of the Lovers, we have the Justice card. You know, I mean, for some of you, it could be marriage for some of you. I mean, this could be the milestone as well, because Justice really talks about legal stuff and court stuff as well, you know. So if there's anything like, you know, where marriage papers, proposals, stuff like that for some of you, both major arcana here, both major life milestones and turning points. So that's something to consider as well. Also, it talks about karmic justice here as well. So it's something to consider when it's like, you know, with the Lovers, saying like both of you already maybe have answered for any karmic debts you have had in the past with old lovers. You've learned how to take accountability for your actions and to understand there are consequences to every action we take. So now karma has led both of you together, you know, to this karmic union, if you will, this divine union, you know, by being accountable, by answering your debts, by understanding the power of your choice and the consequences that come from it, you know, especially with love, when you affect someone else's emotions. So here I really see that, you know, there's something here with that love. There could be a proposal, could be marriage, could be that for some of you. Again, so many family cards popped up. But let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Unconditional love. Love it. Okay, vision, light. Okay, yeah. First of all, unconditional love. This whole reading has been talking about love. So many cups. You know, you got the double Ace of Cups. You got so many family cards. So here, really can't even talk about it that much anymore. Talking about unconditional love. Vision, as I said before with that King of Wands, use your long-term vision. Also that King of Swords, use the vision that you have for yourself, the long-term picture, the big picture that you have for your family life, your relationships, etc. And use that to guide you in order to make whatever reality you want for you and those around you. We got the Light card. This really is going to be a year of light for you. I mean, there's a lot to see, to be celebrated, you know, with both Aces of Cups, both tens, you know, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a year of abundance and light for you. You know, I really feel that there's a lot of amazing things happening right now for you. Let's pull out some more cards as well. Yeah, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah. First of all, let's start with this one. New life. I'm sorry, if there is baby on the way, I'm telling you right now, this could be the year for you where you're expanding your family or wanting to think about a child. New life. I really feel that for some of you. You know, we also got to be fair. I look back to that Justice card, you know, blind justice. I think really it's saying, like, you know, you have learned through karma, through past mistakes or past consequences, where how you know how to be fair to your loved one and to your family as well. So I think here, if you haven't learned that, you're going to learn that as well this year by doing so. Be flexible. I like to see this, you know. It seems like, as I said, you're going to be in a weird transition phase where, you know, you're going to have to learn new things. A lot of things are going to be celebrated, but now there's going to be more things to consider. You're going to have to learn how to do things in a new way, take into consideration a new life, if you will, for some of you, whoever that resonates with. So be flexible. You know, I really think there's something here where it's saying, you know, just run with the punches, be adaptable. You know, any new challenge that pops up, meet it with that flexibility so that you can answer it the way it needs to be answered and not be rigid at all. Here we got focus. This is the final card for you. So really, yeah, I look at the vision card, I look at the light card. You know, as I said with that King of Wands energy as well, focus in on what it is that you want for the big picture, you know, of your life, for those around you. You know, keep that as the focus. And also here, focus, we have a heart right above this as well. You know, that really says love. You know, focus on love. I think love is the answer for you. There's a lot of love cards, a lot of all of this stuff, you know, relationships, and a lot of new life being brought into this world for you. So whoever this resonates with, I mean, keep love as the focus. You know, act out of love, think out of love, you know, plan out of love. You know, for some of you, having a baby out of love. So that's something to consider as well. So that's kind of what I see for you Sagittarians out there for the year of 2024. If this did resonate, make sure to hit that like button. Leave me a comment if it did. And also subscribe if you haven't. I would love to keep in touch for future readings. And thank you for those of you who have subscribed and are watching right now. Did not expect that so many people did this month, and it was awesome. So thank you so much. Other than that, that's all I got for you right now. I will have more for you later on. I want to wish you a great start to your 2024, and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you again, and goodbye.